Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. They have both just shared this on Instagram with the caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." This kind of fairy tale is something she's always written about in her music, something that she's always wanted.
I can't function. This is...
Taylor Swift may be living a real-life love story, but she is also quick to remind fans that even the most magical moments can come with a few unexpected laughs. In one of her most open and entertaining stories to date, the global pop icon recently shared how Travis Kelce proposed, and it was far from the perfectly choreographed scene people might imagine. Instead, it was endearing, slightly awkward, and completely genuine, which somehow made it even more meaningful. Fans had already been admiring the engagement photos, which showed a dreamy garden setting filled with flowers, soft lighting, and a stunning ring. On social media, it looked like something straight out of a romantic movie. But as Taylor explained, the real moment was much more down to earth. Travis, who is known for his confidence on the football field, found himself overwhelmed when it came time to ask the big question. His nerves showed, the words did not come out exactly as planned, and there was even a brief pause that made Taylor laugh. She admitted that she had always imagined a smooth, perfectly timed proposal. What she got instead was something far more personal. Travis was clearly emotional, excited, and fully present in the moment. According to Taylor, that honesty and vulnerability made the experience unforgettable. By the time he finished speaking, she already knew her answer. The small imperfections turned the proposal into a story they will cherish forever, because it felt real and deeply sincere. Fans have since called the story the most Taylor thing ever. Rather than presenting a flawless fairy tale, she chose to share the human side of a milestone moment. And that honesty only made people love the story even more. The excitement did not stop there. With a single playful sentence, a firecracker emoji, and a 5-photo Instagram post, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce confirmed their engagement in a way that instantly captured the internet's attention. The caption, short, humorous, and completely unexpected, sent fans into a frenzy within minutes of being posted. In less than 24 hours, the post gathered more than 28 million likes, making it one of the most talked about social media moments of the year. It is not often that one of the world's biggest music stars and one of the NFL's most recognizable players casually announce such major news, and fans were quick to celebrate. The photos themselves were simple yet powerful. One image showed Travis on one knee looking up at Taylor, while another captured the couple embracing, completely focused on each other. The atmosphere felt intimate and sincere, as if nothing else mattered in that moment. One photo, in particular, had fans zooming in immediately. Taylor, wearing a sleek Ralph Lauren halterneck dress and a diamond-studded Cartier watch, held out her hand to reveal the ring. The cushion-cut diamond set on a delicate gold band sparkled effortlessly, drawing admiration from fans and jewelry experts alike. Many noted how perfectly it matched her classic, timeless style. The remaining images continued to show the couple relaxed and happy, surrounded by flowers and soft light. Fans quickly labeled the post iconic, with many saying they had been waiting for this moment since Taylor first appeared with Travis's family back in 2023. What made the announcement even more special was its simplicity. There was no long explanation or dramatic reveal, just one clever line that made a historic celebrity engagement feel surprisingly relatable. In true Taylor Swift fashion, she turned a major life update into something warm, playful, and genuine. Reports later revealed that the engagement ring came from Artifacts Fine Jewelry, a boutique brand known for elegant and timeless designs. While prices on the brand's website reportedly start around $29,000, fans believe the ring's true value lies in its craftsmanship and classic beauty. Many are already calling it one of the most tasteful celebrity engagement rings in recent years. Once again, Taylor proved that she does not need extravagance to make an impact. With honesty, humor, and a touch of sparkle, she reminded the world why her stories, both on and off the stage, continue to resonate with millions.
Look at this ring. I'm absolutely gagged. That is some diamond. It's also so Taylor. Very vintage looking.
The proposal itself looked like it was lifted straight from a storybook. Photos shared in the couple's Instagram carousel revealed a breathtaking scene filled with roses, anemones, delphiniums, and hydrangeas, all carefully arranged to create an enchanted woodland atmosphere. The floral design felt magical without being excessive, resembling a quiet corner hidden inside a fairy tale forest. Wedding florist Nicola Paul told the BBC that the setup focused on understated elegance rather than excess. She explained how natural greenery was blended seamlessly with the flowers, resulting in a lush yet effortless backdrop. Celebrity florist Jeff Leatham, known for crafting elaborate floral designs for high-profile events, also praised the arrangement, describing it as a secret garden filled with romantic charm. The setting struck a perfect balance, elegant, dreamy, and thoughtfully designed without crossing into anything overly dramatic. It was the kind of scene that felt timeless and inviting, capturing the beauty of the moment in a way that felt natural and sincere. Of course, being Taylor Swift, subtle details were woven in for fans to discover. Swifties quickly noticed the firecracker emoji in the caption. While it appeared to simply reflect celebration, longtime fans pointed out that it could also be read as TNT, cleverly matching the initials of Taylor and Travis. It was exactly the kind of playful hidden reference her audience has come to expect. Another detail that caught attention was that this marks the first public engagement for both Taylor and Travis. That makes the moment even more meaningful, as they are stepping into an entirely new chapter together and sharing their first engagement story with the world. Everything about the scene reflected how carefully the couple blends elegance with intimacy. From the ring to the floral design, the garden setting, and even the small hints tucked into the caption, every element felt thoughtful, romantic, and true to who they are. And just when fans thought the announcement could not get any more Taylor, she added one final touch that sent excitement soaring. The Instagram post was paired with her song So High School from the Tortured Poets Department, a track many fans believe was inspired by Travis Kelce, making the moment feel even more personal and unforgettable.
The song So High School for the post, which is really cute because it's Taylor's song about Travis, although I imagine there are going to be many more to come.
It was one of those subtle musical moments that only Taylor Swift could execute so effortlessly. As the photos played, the lyrics included the line, "I feel so high school every time I look at you," instantly sending fans into a wave of nostalgia. The lyric felt sweet, youthful, and playfully innocent, like something you might scribble in the margins of a notebook about someone you admire. The song then ended on an even more meaningful note with a lyric that longtime fans immediately recognized as a callback. Swifties quickly connected it to a 2016 interview where Travis once participated in a light-hearted celebrity game and mentioned Taylor's name. At the time, it was seen as a harmless moment, but years later, fans now view it as an unexpected full-circle detail. It felt like one of those perfectly timed Easter eggs that Taylor is famous for planting. Dr. Iona Murphy, an English literature lecturer at Huddersfield University, and a devoted Swift fan who also consulted on the Victoria and Albert Museum's Taylor Swift exhibition, summed it up beautifully. She explained that using a song inspired by Travis in the engagement post made the moment feel complete. According to her, it was like watching scattered puzzle pieces finally come together, wrapped neatly in a romantic bow. Fans also appreciated that Taylor's caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," was more than just a humorous line. As Dr. Murphy noted, this phrase has long been an inside joke within the fan community. Swift and Kelce are often described that way online, and by using it herself, Taylor showed that she is fully aware of the jokes fans make and genuinely enjoys being part of that shared humor. Meanwhile, Travis's father, Ed Kelce, offered a heartfelt behind-the-scenes glimpse into how the proposal actually unfolded. Speaking with ABC News 5 Cleveland, he revealed that Travis asked the question about 2 weeks earlier at his home in Lee's Summit, Missouri. According to Ed, Travis invited Taylor into the garden before dinner, poured her a glass of wine, and then asked the big question. He described the moment as truly beautiful and shared that the couple immediately called their families to share the news. For him, seeing them so happy together was what made the moment truly special.
About a week ago, I asked Travis, so when are you going to announce the engagement? He said, whenever Taylor says so.
First
That's
lesson.
a smart man.
First
You're
lesson
off
of
to a
being
good
married.
start.
Are you prepared? Are you and Donna prepared for what's ahead? I mean, this is going to be like a royal wedding type of, perhaps.
I think we're as prepared as you can be for something like this. I kind of look at it the same way that I'm sure the Swifts do. This is still the little kid they raised at home. Okay. Yes, they've both had a lot of success in their endeavors, and they get a lot of notoriety and a lot of attention. But they're still the same people that we raised, and it just makes you feel good to see a couple this much in love.
Now, I don't know how etiquette still works anymore, but as the father of the groom, are you still on the hook for the rehearsal dinner, or do you think he's going to help you out with that?
I think he'll help me out on that one.
Ed, thank you so very much. I don't
Sure.
want to take too much of your time. Congratulations.
Anytime, John. Thank you.
One fan summed up the excitement perfectly in a post on X, pointing out that based on Ed Kelce's timeline, the proposal may have happened around the anniversary of Taylor and Travis's first date 2 years ago. The fan noted that the timing combined with Taylor's carefully placed Easter eggs, the playful caption, the meaningful song choice, and Ed's simple retelling, made the entire engagement feel cinematic. It was dreamy yet grounded, polished but personal, and that balance is exactly why fans have been analyzing every detail. Others focused on the absurdly modern way the news reached them. One person joked online that getting an engagement alert through the ESPN app felt completely unreal, while another admitted they had never felt so emotionally invested in someone else's happiness. Fans didn't just celebrate the announcement, they completely spiraled in the best way. This was the kind of pop culture moment that people will remember for years, the kind where you know exactly where you were when the news dropped. Within minutes of the Instagram post going live, social media exploded with reaction videos. Friends were filmed grabbing each other and screaming as if a surprise album had just dropped. Some viewers admitted they started crying the moment they saw the photos. Very quickly, the internet decided this was not just an engagement announcement, it was a full-scale cultural moment. Chloe, who runs a Swiftie news account with over 74,000 followers on TikTok, told the BBC that she genuinely thought the post was fake at first. She explained that she assumed it was created by artificial intelligence, until she realized it had been shared on Taylor and Travis's real accounts. That's when reality hit. She said she immediately lost composure and started sending frantic messages to her group chat, fueled by pure excitement and disbelief. That reaction honestly became the standard response across the fandom. Social platforms were soon flooded with jokes from fans calling Taylor their close friend and celebrating her happiness as if she were a longtime roommate reaching a major milestone. And that reaction highlights something important about Taylor's connection with her audience. Over the years, she has built a bond with fans that feels personal, using music, hidden messages, and thoughtful storytelling to make them feel included in her journey. Many of her earliest listeners have grown up alongside her. They were teenagers when Fearless was released, and now they are adults navigating careers, relationships, and major life moments of their own. That shared timeline is why this engagement feels so emotional for so many people. It feels like watching someone you grew up with finally reach a joyful chapter, as Chloe put it. Fans feel like they know Taylor because her music is so open and reflective. She shares her life through her lyrics and stories, and that openness has created a deep sense of loyalty. At the heart of all the excitement, the tears, the memes, the endless posts, is genuine happiness. Fans don't just admire Taylor Swift, the global star. They care about Taylor as a person. Seeing her this content feels like a win for everyone who has followed her journey. As if fan reactions weren't already overwhelming, several unexpected names also joined the celebration. The engagement post didn't just collect millions of likes from fans. It also received quiet approval from the Prince and Princess of Wales, who liked the post on Instagram. The idea that future British royalty was scrolling and reacting alongside fans only added to the surreal nature of the moment. Then came perhaps the most surprising response of all. Former U.S. President Donald Trump also shared well wishes, praising both Taylor and Travis publicly. Given his past public criticism of Taylor, the sudden shift caught fans off guard, and Swifties quickly turned the moment into jokes and memes, poking fun at the dramatic change in tone. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay also joined in with a playful message. He shared a throwback photo congratulating Travis on his Super Bowl win, and added a caption congratulating the couple, joking about moving from one ring to another. The pun was exactly the kind of humor fans love, and it spread quickly across social media. From royalty to politicians to television personalities, reactions poured in from every corner. And somehow that feels completely fitting. This wasn't just news about a celebrity couple. It became a worldwide moment. The massive response wasn't only about a ring or a clever caption. It was about connection, shared history, and the rare feeling that everyone everywhere was celebrating the same joyful story at once.
Taylor Swift is engaged! She's engaged! She's engaged!
It taps into something much deeper, something that has fascinated fans and critics for years: Taylor Swift's public journey through love. For a long time, her relationships were treated like a form of entertainment, followed closely and debated endlessly. From her early songwriting days to high-profile breakups that dominated headlines, every chapter of her personal life seemed to become part of the public conversation. Taylor has never ignored that scrutiny. In fact, she has openly pushed back against the way the media once framed her, particularly the unfair labels that followed her early dating history. Instead of letting those narratives define her, she transformed them into art. She turned personal experiences into chart-topping songs and reshaped criticism into creative power, building entire musical eras from moments that others tried to use against her. Laura Snapes, deputy music editor at The Guardian and a longtime Swift fan, has described Taylor's ability to manage public attention as almost an art form. Taylor has mastered how to share just enough to keep audiences engaged, while still maintaining control of her own story. She understands the influence of her lyrics, the excitement of hidden clues, and the rush that spreads through her fanbase whenever a new chapter begins. Entire phases of her career have been linked to past relationships, even ones that were brief. For example, the energy of 1989 still carries echoes of that time in her life, proving how deeply personal moments have shaped her work. That's what makes this engagement feel especially meaningful. It arrives at a moment when Taylor seems fully settled in who she is and how she wants to share her life. Just weeks before the engagement news, Taylor appeared on Travis's New Heights podcast, giving fans an unusually long and genuine look at the two of them together. There were no distant photos or vague hints, just open conversation, laughter, and an easy connection that felt completely natural. Dr. Iona Murphy, an academic and devoted Swift fan, pointed out how refreshing it was to see them interact so comfortably, teasing each other and clearly enjoying the moment. For fans, it felt like watching a story finally come together. And it wasn't just Taylor saying yes to Travis, Swifties seemed to give their approval too. After years of watching her navigate different relationships, many fans agree this one feels different. As one fan account manager explained, some past partners were embraced, others were not. But Travis stands out because of how openly he supports her. He celebrates her achievements and shows no hesitation when it comes to her global fame. That confidence matters. In the past, Taylor has been linked to people who appeared uncomfortable standing beside someone so famous. Travis, however, seems completely at ease, proud to be her partner, and secure in his own identity. For fans who want the best for her, that quality makes all the difference. One fan summed it up emotionally by pointing out the contrast between earlier lyrics about love gone wrong and this new chapter. Watching Taylor move from moments of heartbreak to a place of commitment feels deeply symbolic for people who have followed her journey from the beginning. To this point, the engagement feels bigger than just a relationship update. It represents a full-circle moment. The young artist, once criticized for her dating history, is now a woman who reclaimed her narrative, told her story on her own terms, and arrived at a place of happiness with the support of fans who have grown alongside her. Now it's your turn. What do you think about this milestone moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I post stories like this every week, breaking down the biggest moments surrounding your favorite celebrities.